Ciao everyone! I'm back with another adventure right here in the Bay Area. I'm taking you to Poesia Osteria Italiana, a hidden gem in San Francisco's Castro district. Stay tuned because I've got a secret tip for Amex Platinum cardholders, plus a whole lot of delicious food to talk about. Poesia literally means poetry and reflects the restaurant's romantic ethos. Founded by Francesco de Ippolito, the restaurant was born from his childhood dream of bringing the smells and tastes of his Calabrian roots to San Francisco. Francesco opened Poesia in 2008, nestled at 4072 18th Street in a Victorian building just off Castro Street. Poesia operates 7 nights a week from 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. with a happy hour from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Once you get up the stairs, it feels like you're walking into a friend's cozy home. Inside, the ambiance is intentionally maximalist with its rich dark colors and eclectically layered furnishings. They play old Italian films on the wall, which reminded me a bit of another favorite foreign cinema, In the Mission. But my favorite spot is Poesia's back patio. It's a charming outdoor area with heat lamps and fairy lights, making it perfect for San Francisco evenings. On the downside, to get there you must squeeze through their bustling kitchen, but perhaps cutting through the kitchen lends a bit to it feeling like home. The jury's still out on that one. Poesia's menu celebrates Southern Italian flavors with handmade pastas and lovingly simmered sauces. For cocktails, we started with the Dante Martini. I swapped in Kettle One because that's my favorite, and a white Negroni. Both were beautifully balanced, and at $16 each, they were exactly what I would expect. A good pour and excellently mixed. As a starter, we shared the Capesante in Soar, seared scallops on a bed of squid ink polenta, topped with caramelized onions, pine nuts, raisins, and basil. The squid ink led a deep, earthy complexity to the scallops, and the sweetness from the onions tied it all together. I was pleasantly surprised that I didn't even notice the raisins, which I normally don't like, but their flavor just mixed in perfectly. For mains, we had 2 pastas, the tagliolini neri al frutte de mare, which came loaded with mussels, clams, shrimp, and squid in a rich seafood sauce, and the pappardelle verdi al ragu della nonna, a green pappardelle tossed with a slow-cooked ragu. Both pastas were al dente and packed with flavor, exactly what you'd expect from a kitchen built from Mama's recipes. We paired them with wine by the glass. But here's a heads up. Bottle prices are surprisingly more than 4 times the cost of a glass, so if you're thinking of sharing, it might be better just to stick with individual glasses. We were offered bread at the start, but if you want olive oil for dipping, it's an extra $10. I'm joking, I'm sure, but perhaps next time I'll bring one of those nip-sized olive bottles that are $1.50 on Amazon. For dessert, the cannoli were crisp and filled with sweet ricotta, a perfect finish. Overall, I'd give high marks to Poesia for ambiance, service, food, drinks, and presentation. The only drawback is the value. If we weren't burning our Amex dining credit, I'd question the price point relative to similar meals in the city. Speaking of Amex credits, here's the pro tip. Poesia is on Resy, which means you can use your American Express Platinum $100 quarterly dining credit there. Even better, if you don't have time to dine in the quarter, then you can buy a Poesia gift card through Toast Online. Those purchases still count towards your Amex dining credit. That way you can bank your credit for a later visit or share it with a friend as a gift. I've done it myself and it works like a charm. As you know, I care about community. Francesco, Poesia's owner, isn't just a restaurateur, he's incredibly personable and generous. He has donated multiple times to local nonprofits that I'm associated with, underscoring his commitment to the community. That warmth also permeates his staff. So, final thoughts. To sum it up, Poesia offers an enchanting escape in the heart of Castro. The maximalist decor, handmade pastas, and hidden patio create a dining experience that is both cozy and adventurous. Yes, the prices are a bit on the higher side, but if you're looking for a romantic date night or celebrating something special, it's hard to beat the ambiance and heart that Francesco pours into this place. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on our next adventures. I'm heading to Buenos Aires in a few weeks, so expect tango, steak, and plenty of surprises. Thanks for joining me at Poesia, and until next time, buon appetito, and see you soon. Thanks. Bye.